Dear friends, welcome to this week's edition of the Inspired Parsha. This week we have the incredible privilege to read through Parshat Bamidbar. And like every Parsha in the Torah, there's so many beautiful, rich Torah ideas, especially in the Hasidic world. But I just want to focus on one pasuk, one verse. This is in Bamidbar, chapter 2, verse 2. It says, Ish al diglo, each man, every man should have his own banner, ba'osos lebeis avosam, with the signs of his father's house. The Jewish people, each tribe had their own degel, their own banner. The question is why? Of course, one of the most important fundamental ideas of Judaism is the sense of unity, of achdus. Having each tribe have its own banner runs the risk a little bit of disunity, everyone doing their own thing. So why was it so important for the Torah to emphasize that each person should have their own banner, each tribe at least should have their own banner? So the Sfas Emes says something beautiful. He says, God doesn't want us all to be the same. Unity does not mean the same. Unity means we're together, but God wants us all to be different. He wants each of us to fulfill our own unique mission. Every tribe had its own banner. Why? Because every tribe had its own unique purpose. And of course, on a smaller and a microcosmic level, each one of us individually has our own purpose as well, our own degel, our own banner as well. God doesn't want us to be robots. He doesn't want us to be cookie cutter. He doesn't want us to be all the same. He wants each and every one of us to have our own degel, our own banner, our own mission, our own unique purpose. I always think that Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, our forefather, when he blessed his children, he gave each of them a unique blessing that was catered to their own strengths. Yehuda did not get the same blessing as Shimon, and Yisachar got his unique blessing, and Zvulun got his unique blessing. One of them was better in Torah learning, one of them was better in business, one of them was stronger, one of them was a warrior, one of them was faster. Each one of them had their own unique strengths. God wants us to develop our own unique strengths, but what's the key? The Sfas Emes says something beautiful. He says the key is that they put their degel, their banner, around the Mishkan. It surrounded the Mishkan. The Mishkan was always in the center. What's the message of that? We each can and should have our own purpose, our own unique mission, but we have to keep what's most important in the center, which is God, of course. That has to be the center. As long as that's the center of all of our lives, our mission, then there will always be a sense of unity, because we're all serving, we're all getting closer to God. We're just doing it in our own unique way, but it all comes back to that same center. If you think of a circle, right? The Rav used to always talk about this. Every point in the circle is at a different point, right? Every single point along the circle is at a different point, but the center of the circle is the same for all of them. That's the mission of a Jew. Keep God as your center, but develop your own unique purpose as well. Develop your own, with your unique strengths and your unique talents, carry your own banner. I want to give everyone a bracha, a blessing. I always try to leave off with a blessing. Find your own unique strength. Carry your own banner, your own degel. Find your purpose. Use your strengths, your talents that God gave you to fulfill your mission, but always keep God in the center of it all. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.